Hey, what's up guys? Tristan here. Wanted to shoot this video real quick before we jump into the Super 73 Q&A. As you guys know, last Saturday I made a video kind of voicing my thoughts and how I was feeling about what's currently happening in our country right now. And you guys gave me some incredible feedback. I know I turned the comments off, but you guys commented some of my other videos. And I really appreciate the support, and I appreciate you all's understanding. Yesterday was my birthday, and honestly, I just wasn't feeling it because I know I needed to focus my attention on more important things. So my wife and I ended up going to a peaceful protest out in Newport Beach with about 200 plus people, and it was incredible. We marched for about 2 hours. Had cars driving by us, blowing their horns in support. It was just amazing. But there's something else that we can do too, and I think that's putting your money where your mouth is, and donating to the families of the victims, the unarmed victims that are being murdered by police officers or some racists in the street. So below in the description are 3 links: one to donate to Ahmaud Arbery's family, Breonna Taylor's family, and George Floyd's family. So I donated to these calls, and I hope you guys do too. You can donate any amount. I'm sure the families would greatly appreciate it. On a lighter note, again, thank you for your support. I shot this video last week, just FYI, answering your questions about the new Super 73 bikes. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, thank you. What's up guys, Tristan here, and I am back with another video, and today we are going to be doing a little Q&A on the Super 73 RX. So I've had the bike for a little over a week now, and I've already put 75 miles on the bike, so I think I have a good grasp on how to ride it and how to answer these people's questions. I saw a couple people on Instagram already hit 100 miles. I know one guy in particular hit 182 miles on his Super 73 the other day, which I don't blame him. Riding these bikes are addictive, so hey, more power to you for getting that much mileage, man. That's incredible. So early in the week, I took to Instagram and basically posted a story wanting people to ask me questions about the bike. So I picked the top 10 questions, and I'm here to answer all 10 of them. So we're gonna go ahead and dive in with the first question. So the first question comes from Travanti1 on Instagram. He asks, have you rode your S1 at all since you got your RX? I haven't. Unfortunately, I haven't given the S1 any love since I got the RX. And to be quite honest, not to be mean, but the RX makes the S1 look and feel like a toy. And it kind of makes you not want to go back to ride the S1 anymore either. I do still have love for my S1. Again, it was my first Super 73. It was my baby, and I put so much time and work and effort into customizing this bike to truly make it my own. So maybe I should show it a little love here and there and take it out. But the thing is that I did hit the 1,000 mark on the bike, and so I kind of don't want to touch it. I kind of want that dial to read 1,000 and just leave it at that. But to answer your question, again, no, I haven't, but maybe I will show it a little love here and there. Question number 2, YNK_Cs asks, what is the difference between the RX and the R? So a couple things. The RX comes with fenders, it comes with the light, and it comes with a horn, while the regular R does not. Also, the front suspension on the R is not adjustable like it is on the RX, and on the rear shock you can't adjust the compression. Yeah, those are pretty much the differences between the R and the RX. I do believe the bikes are a $500 difference, so if you have that extra cash, which if you're gonna spend $3,000, you might as well spend the extra $500 to get the premium bike with those premium features. Again, the light, the horn, and the adjustable suspension. Also the fenders. Next question, _Chang.E asks, what's the battery range like when in unlimited mode? So I've been in unlimited mode since I got the bike. I haven't done class 1, 2, or 3. I've kept it in 4. And you can get about 40 miles, give or take, in unlimited mode, throttle only, going full speed. I took my bike out yesterday and rode about 15 miles, and I still had about 17 miles left in range, and my battery was about at 63%. So to answer your question, rough estimate, 40 miles, maybe between 35 and 40 miles would be your safe bet. So one quick caveat when it comes to the speed of the bike on unlimited mode. I notice once you get around 55% battery left, the bike tends to slow down. Instead of hitting maybe 31 miles per hour on a straightaway, you're gonna be knocked down to around 27 or 28 miles per hour. So you slow down just a little bit once your battery hits near the halfway point. Yeah, just wanted to make that quick point. I just got back from another ride and that happened. So back to the talking head portion. Next question is from only Dave or Davey. He asks, can you add another battery additionally, and is the battery removable? To answer the latter question, yes, the battery is removable. Also, you can add batteries to your bike. There are 2 other mounting points on the bike that you can add the battery to, but you can't hook them to the motor. You have to swap them out. So I hope that makes sense. You can essentially have 3 batteries on one bike, one on top and the other 2 mounted on the other 2 mounting points. JMieha_032 asks, how fast does the unlimited mode actually go? In my experience, I've reached up to 34 miles per hour on a straightaway. Going downhill, I hit 37 the other day. And surprisingly enough, going uphill, I'm still able to hit between 28 and 29 miles per hour. Full throttle again on class 4, which is unlimited mode. 73 Super Sketch asks, how does the adjustability on the RX suspension affect the ride? So obviously the dual suspension makes the ride a lot smoother than your S1 or your Z1 or any of the legacy bikes. And if you accompany that with the wider Badger tires, it's a pretty smooth ride. And the fact that you can adjust the dampening and the rebound on the bike to your liking, you can make your ride even smoother than how it is now when it comes at mid-level. You can adjust that, make your ride a lot smoother, and you'll feel less bumps in the road. Tom Foolery asked, what is the first mod you're going to do? Actually, I already did my first mod. I put mirrors on either side of the bike because I think mirrors are absolutely necessary, especially if you're gonna cruise out on the street. It's always nice to know when cars are coming up behind you, who's on your left and on your right. The second mod I'm gonna do at some point, I'm going to strip this SUPER73 decal off either side of the battery, and I'm going to paint racing stripes on it, on either side, maybe 2 stripes on either side. And then I'm going to place my emblem on it, like a custom emblem on either side, exactly how I did my S1. _AndyNG_ asked, how does the RX compare to the S1 in terms of top speed? On the straightaway, I'll say on the RX, I can get up to 33 relatively easy. With the S1, the top speed on the straightaway, you'll probably get 24 or 25 depending on how much you weigh. Going downhill, on the RX, I've hit 38 miles per hour. Going downhill on the S1, I've hit about 30 miles per hour. The RX is definitely a faster bike, especially if you keep it in class 4 mode like I have. Ava LOSD1 asks, RX and S2 main differences. So the main difference between the RX and the S2 is that obviously the RX has the dual suspension while the S2 only has front suspension, but the cool thing about both the front forks is that they are both adjustable. So again, you can adjust the dampening and the rebound on both front forks. Other than that, I think that RX weighs about 7 or 8 more pounds than the S2. The cool thing about the S2, unlike the R, is that it does come with the light. So you don't have to worry about buying those after you get your S2. All right, and the last question by Super73 Photos, is the S1 battery compatible with the RX? No. I do believe they just have different connecting points. And also the RX battery is a lot bigger than the S2 battery and heavier. So no, the S1 battery is not compatible with the RX. So that does it for you all's questions. Again, I want to thank everyone who sent questions over. I actually got a lot of questions, and the thing is, most of the questions were questions that you were better off going to the website or emailing customer service about. Believe it or not, I don't work for Super73. I just love their company and I love making videos about the product. So when you ask me when is this bike shipping, I honestly have no idea. But again, thank you for your questions. I hope you guys learned more about this bike through this video. Personally, I can't get enough of the bike. The ride height is perfect. It's a little bit higher than the S1 by a couple of inches. Something else I did notice is that it rides a lot more stable. I don't feel like I'm going 30 miles per hour when I'm going 30 miles per hour. I look down at the dial and I'm almost in disbelief at how fast I'm going. So the faster that these bikes go, the more stable they are. I couldn't imagine going 34 on my S1. I feel like it wouldn't be as stable and you would definitely feel the bumps in the road. Last thing I noticed is that the handlebars on the RX are slightly, I want to say concave and a little bit wider. So that did take some getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's not even a second thought. Again, I love this bike. The first week with it has been incredible and I can't wait to ride more on it. Eventually I'm gonna get my wife an S2 so she can go as fast as me. Whenever I ride with her, I have to put my bike in class 2 mode and that's not fun. But again, I'm done. I'm rambling at this point. If you guys like this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every week. I guess the last thing I had to tell you guys is follow me on social media. It's in the next slide. Until the next video, I'm Tristan Ervin and I'm out of here, guys. Peace.